Hello, Alex. Welcome from the past. These are some basic questions I have for you, and some questions for ourselves that we should answer. Well, first of all, let me give you a little introduction who I am. Currently, right now, we are 22 years old. We live in Salisbury. We are getting our degree, and we are about to go into the Coast Guard. So, and also, it's snowing today, and you're bald. Those are some pretty cool things that you should know, too. So the first question that I have for you, where are you at in life right now? Did you finally make it? Not make it, but are you done being poor? Being broke? Did the Coast Guard pay you the $15,000 that they promised you? Or are you still broke? Are you still asking your sugar mommy for shit that you want that you can't afford? The answer that I hope is no, because right now we are not doing very good financially. And that's not our fault. Wawa doesn't put us on the schedule because they hire and hire and hire, and they don't give you any fucking hours, but we're not going to talk about that. And the next question I have for you, what does a normal day in your life look like at this point? Right now, the normal day, because it's our senior semester, is you wake up, you play video games, you go to your internship, you go to work, or you're just home with Miss Daisy all day. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good life, but I wish that we could have been working more at this point. But it is what it is. And also, hopefully you're still with Miss Daisy. I don't see why not, but you should be married at this point. If you're not married at this point, then you did something wrong, my friend. The next question I have for you, what are you struggling with the most right now? What is keeping you up? Currently, I would say the only thing that I'm struggling with right now is doing all these stupid stuff that I gotta do. I gotta do the internship. One day it's gonna be all over, but I gotta do the internship. I gotta go to work. I have to start studying for this final exam, and it's not a hard life, and I'm sure in a year or two, we're going to look back and we're going to be like, man, I miss, going to that internship every day, or I miss doing this or that. But it's a lot right now. And, when we first started this internship, this shit was not fun. And standing there for five hours and not doing anything was not fun at all. But the next question for you, what am I avoiding that I know I shouldn't be? Weed. Weed is the main question right now. Weed and alcohol. I would like to drink and smoke more, but I just don't got time for it, man. I'm sure you probably won't in the future. And maybe you'll have money for alcohol. That would be nice, to go to the bar and get some Jack Daniels and shit like that. But currently, at this point, the only beer that we have in the fridge is a little bit of Bud Light. And don't get me wrong, Bud Light's good. But you know how great it is to go to the Irish pub and get a Guinness? That would be nice. But unfortunately, we don't have the money for that right now. So that's honestly the only thing that I am personally avoiding at this current moment. What habits am I trying to build and which one I am trying to break? Well, currently, we got into drawing. Drawing this. It's nothing amazing, nothing great, but I would like to get great at it. And maybe one day, do something with it on YouTube. We were into guitar. We had our minor phase. I'm sure you'll have one of those in about a year or so. But yeah, we got into guitar for a little bit. We stopped playing it because, like usual, we kind of just don't know where to go. And we lose interest. But when it comes to habits that I'm trying to break, not really anything. Just trying to eat better. We've been trying to get a six-pack. Hopefully you still have that, but you probably won't because you're fat. Just kidding. Love you, future Alex. But yeah, we've been trying to get a six-pack, but Daisy always makes cookies, so it's a little hard to get a six-pack when there's a freaking, tub of cookies in the kitchen. But it's okay. You only live once. The next question is, what goals matter the most to you right now? currently getting through college. Second, getting through boot camp. That is about the only two things in this world that I really care about. I would like to grow a YouTube channel. But hey, we'll see where this channel goes. Are we taking consistent action towards these goals? Yes. Yes, we are. What excuses do I catch myself making lately? One of them is not exercising. That's about it. Because I'm lazy. I just don't feel like exercising. I mean, we exercise a lot at this current time. But, yeah. What am I most proud of myself for right now? Being 177 pounds. That's pretty freaking awesome. What am I disappointed in myself about? Nothing. How disciplined am I on a daily basis? Not very. We kind of are. I mean, shoot, we do the job, we go to our internship, we do all that crap. But we could be running more. But we'll get into that. I would say though, we're not too bad. We're pretty disciplined. What scares me about the future at this current point in my life? Dying. I don't know why. Dying has been pretty bad. That's been an irrational fear. Because it doesn't matter if we're scared of it or not. If it happens, it happens. But that's pretty scary. And boot camp. Boot camp keeps seeping into our dreams every single night. And it's terrifying. Are you proud of who you are right now? Yes, I am very proud of who I am right now. Now, there is stuff that I wish I could do more of and be more of. But I can't complain. Life is good right now. We did good for ourselves. We have a beautiful woman. We're probably going to get married soon. But we just got to get the funds for that. But yeah, life is pretty good and I'm pretty proud of myself. And I hope you're proud of yourself. You got through boot camp. The hardest thing, man. You're sitting here at this current moment scared shitless because you signed a contract that you can't back out of. You can't be like, hey man, I'm not going to boot camp. You'll be okay though. It'll all work out. You're not going to die. And I hope when you look back at this video, you realize that you're being a little beat. Just kidding. Love you, future Alex. I hope life is good. And I hope you're married. And I hope you have another kitty cat or a bunny or something. Bye. Hope your life is good.